We have all been there. Mercantilism is when the colonies exist to benefit the I'm gonna go over what I do to put together sub plans for a day that I have to take off from school. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Let's get to it. Once I know that I'm going to be taking a day off, I like to make sure that my sub has everything they need to be successful in my classroom. What I like to use is a Word document. On this Word document, I put everything that's supposed to happen in each of my class periods, very specifically, because the sub is a completely new person. They may not know the kids. They need to know what is supposed to happen in that classroom. Usually I start out with my name, just to make sure they know where they're at, my classroom number, my phone number potentially, that's up to you. And then I do like an intro paragraph for them. In this little paragraph, I just thank the sub for coming into my classroom and taking care of my students for the day. Then I just kind of give them some basic information, things like where the attendance sheet is at, where the worksheets are at for my students for certain class periods, just kind of giving them locations, where the phone is at, if there's an emergency, this is what they can do. Just giving them the basics in case something does kind of go crazy during that school day. After that little paragraph, that's when I actually lay out what each course is supposed to be doing during that school day. So let's say the first course that I'm going to talk about is my AP US History course. After that title, that's where I lay out what I want the sub to do in my classroom for that specific course, whether it's passing out a worksheet that's on the front cart, whether it's the students have a free period, a study hall, whether there's a video they need to watch on Canvas. I just lay it out in detail so the sub can literally just read it right from the sub plans, and so they don't have to worry about interpreting what I want them to do for that day. And then I go through each course. So say I have AP US History first, then I go to psychology, then I go to sociology or math or science or whatever subject you are teaching. Lay it out specifically because that's going to help the sub immensely when it comes to what needs to be done in that class period. After you've given all the directions, at the bottom I usually include a little tiny paragraph, again thanking the sub for coming in and helping out. If they have any issues, if they have behavior issues, if they were confused, to not worry about it, to leave notes at the bottom so I can take care of it the next time I'm back in the classroom. Once I have that Word document put together, I usually print it out and leave it on my desk so it's easy to find for the sub, either on my desk or on the front cart in the front of my room. And I also email it to the secretary in the front or to my department head just in case something gets messed up. Maybe the janitor comes in, it blows on the floor for some reason, it gets picked up. I always want to be sure that that sub has the information they need to be successful. I was a substitute teacher for a while, and there's nothing worse than not having any sub plans. That happened to me once when I was subbing for a middle school.
Dark times. Very, very dark times.
Make sure you follow the requirements for your school district just because it changes from district to district. Some are very simple lesson plans, some are very complex. Make sure you follow the policies set down by administration. And above all, make sure you take the time to take care of yourself. You are going to be worried about what's happening in the classroom, are the kids behaving, did your lesson plans work out? You need to just take care of yourself. Don't worry about school, take care of yourself. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.